I'm not gonna tell you to write it on the front yet, because I wanna make sure that we can all agree on these, because this is what it's gonna be graded on, right? The limits for the project. It has to work within our constraints. So you're gonna take 4 minutes and list at least 3 limits, constraints on the project that is gonna meet this goal. A palm farm that meets farmers' needs for crops to sell and keeps the orangutan populations steady or increasing. I'm gonna come around, and a couple of you I'm gonna pick on to share. Start. Okay, we got about a minute. Just keep working. And for the most part, we are hitting the same things I had written down. My wording's a little different, but the concepts are there. So I'm gonna have a couple people share, and then we're gonna finalize how I want this worded for the constraints. So pencils down. Even if you're not finished. Grayson's gonna go first. Yep. Doesn't change the ecosystem drastically, right? Quinn? All of yours.
All of them? Okay,
Both of you had like the perfect list of 3.
okay. I said how much land we can use, how much of the product we can make, and how high their entertainment population can get.
Yeah. So you're gonna flip back over to this. Now, you don't have to word it perfect, so, because I'm gonna pre-print this when it's time for the final project with it. But I want you to make sure that you list, we're using only land available. We're not taking any new land away from the animal population, right? The tigers, the apes, the orangutans. We're using only land that's currently available. And because we do want to increase the population, or at least keep it steady, that we're not taking too much land back from the farmers. Okay? We have to play within the current land system very carefully. And, if we remember, the oil palm trees really only grow where they grow, right? Like they grow in tropical rainforest areas, there's no getting around that. So we can't make our solution to the palm oil plantations anywhere else than where they already grow, tropical rainforest areas. In our case, that's Indonesia that we're really working with. Looking around, we got it, right? Like we understand that. So I want you to list those three things. Does anyone raise your hand if you want me to list? Thank you for being honest.
There's that how much, or like how much it costs for it. Like we should be aware of that because if we use too much, then like that means like for our project we probably have a limited amount of like economy
Yeah.
for it, so.
Yeah, because that is part of it, right? Because it's got to meet the farmers' need, the economics, which is our way of addressing that in these constraints is that we don't take too much land from the farmers. That second one, the way we're gonna word it, by not taking too much of their land, we're not adding too much of an economic burden on them. Okay. So we're using only land available. And then you're gonna ask, use only land available. Don't take too much land, that's number 2. And grow palm where it grows. You could word it that simply, because I'm gonna give you, for the project, this all pre-printed, but I want this on your sheet for now. Once everyone has their 3 on this side filled out, pencils down so I know we can move. If you're not good, I'm gonna give you time to copy it for your partner in a little bit, so we'll keep moving, because it's a long lesson. So pencils down, right? And waiting on